So, using the formula we just learned, who can tell me the area of this rectangle? Sue Ellen?
Can I go to the bathroom?
All right.
I have a confession to make. I'm not a math person. Sometimes when I'm in math class, it seems as if Mr. Ratburn is speaking a different language.
Snow, uking du simula ka neswa bertos mautos zimber. Sue Ellen?
And it's not just me. No one in my family is a math person. When we hang pictures at home, we don't even take measurements. We just eyeball it. It's perfect. And when we cook, we never use recipes. We just use trial and error. Delicious. Next time, let's use less cranberries, but throw in a few more walnuts. The truth is, the Armstrongs get along just fine without using math. Except in one instance. Math class.
Ah, Sue Ellen, you're back. Just in time for the next problem.
Oh.
Sue Ellen adds it up.
For your final art club project, you will all get to create a piece of art for a public area in the school.
Can I give our homeroom a makeover and turn it into a spa?
No. Try to make your piece of art interact with the space it's in. Why does it have to be in that particular spot?
Oh, what if I put a car in the gymnasium? It would say, our basketball team is going places.
I don't think Principal Haney would like that. I'm delighted to announce that our bake sale was so successful, you will each get $15 to spend on your project. Let me know what space you want to use by the end of the day. Muffy, are you going to ask if you can paint the whole school pink?
I was going to say salmon. I think I'm going to put paintings of jellied newts and candied beetles up around the cafeteria. Ugh, why? It's a reference to the Henry Screever books. Those are some of his favorite foods. Oh, right. That could be cool. How about you? Have you chosen your spot yet? No. I just haven't found anything that feels right. Don't worry, you will. And I'm sure whatever you do will be great. You're so artistic. Thanks! You know you're wasting water. Oh, sorry. See, the water fountain is like our watering hole. It connects us to nature. I wonder if I should do the foliage in some sort of green velvet. Wow, that's so creative. I don't know how you come up with these things. Remember, we can only spend $15. You might want to add that up before going to the register. If it's too much, I'll put something back. I don't have a calculator on me. You don't need a calculator. I've got a pen and some scratch paper. Please, if I tried to add all this up, I'd be here for hours. You know me and math. What do you mean? I'm terrible at it. No, you're not. You got a B+ on your last math test. I saw your grade. Okay, but I had to study really hard. I'm not a math person like you. You said so yourself. I'm artistic. You can be both, you know. There's no law against it. You do math all the time. We all do. Not if I can help it.
That'll be $14.25, please.
Hey, look at that! It was under 15. That was lucky. It wasn't luck. You were using math and just didn't realize it. It's called estimating. See you later. I want to finish my homework before dinner so I can start on this. You just did it again! You calculated how many hours before dinner! Not a math person? There's no such thing. Sue Ellen, how on earth did you get to school on time? What do you mean? I'm usually on time. Exactly. And why are you on time? Because you've determined how long it takes you to get here. See? You are a math person! Actually, my mom drove me, so she's the one who determined how long it would take. Bye, Mom! A combination lock! You need to remember the sequence of numbers in the correct order. That's math! My lock has letters. All I have to remember is Ellen, which is pretty easy because it's part of my name. Nice try. Aha! You're measuring! That's math again! I'm just eyeballing the space to get a sense of the size. I'm not even using a ruler. So, you're still measuring it with your eyes. You're just doing it inaccurately. I have a ruler. Want to borrow it? No! Aha! You had to mix the right amount of red and yellow to get that orange. More measuring. Admit it, you're using math all the time. For your information, the orange came from this tube. Okay, but you had drawn a circle, and that's geometry, so... Fine, you win. And using math without knowing it. Why do you care anyway? Because we're all math people. And art people.
Oh, my dear. It's absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much for creating us.
And you gave me such a nice shiny coat. I feel almost three-dimensional.
Oh, Sue Ellen, can I use your spot for my art project? What? No way. The water fountain is the whole key to my piece. I know. That's why I thought it wouldn't be a problem. Apparently there was a leak in one of the pipes, so they moved it. They moved the water fountain? Where to? Just down the hall. But it's not gonna fit now. What will I do? Oh, don't worry. You'll think of something. You're so artistic.
I'm sorry, Sue Ellen. I asked Principal Haney and he said they can't move the lockers to make the space bigger.
But then it won't fit.
Well, there is one thing you can do to make it fit. Just cut one of the animals out. Well, which one is it going to be?
No, not me. I just got here. Pick the elephant.
No, please. I'm so well drawn. Look at these delicate ears.
Well, what about my mane? It's the best thing you've ever done. Please, Sue Ellen, keep me. No, me.
I'll be your friend for life.
I can't choose. I have to keep them both. The whole thing is ruined. Mrs. Bryan? They're not finished. These are foods from the Henry Screever books? They're inspired by the books. I know they're terrible. Not all of us can be art people. I think they're amazing. What? You do? Yeah, they're vivid and strange and oddly beautiful. Thanks. That means a lot to me, coming from you. And best of all, I'm sure they fit in the spots you chose. Unlike my painting. They moved the water fountain and now the space fort is too small. Are you sure? Yeah, I just came from there. I'd have to chop one of my animals in half to make it fit. I guess I have to start from scratch. Let's double check and measure your canvas. One side is 5 feet, and the other side is 5 feet. So it's a perfect square. Now let's measure the space you have on the wall. The wall is only 3 by 3. I'd definitely lose one of my animals. Not necessarily. Sure, you could make the painting smaller by cutting off this area. And then you're right, you would lose the elephant or the zebra. But you could also make the painting smaller by trimming it less. And by taking a little bit from each side, I wouldn't have to cut into the figures. It might just work. See? I knew you were a math person. I wanted kids to remember about how they're connected to all the other animals in the world. But you don't really get the full effect until you drink from it. Mrs. Bryan?
Really Nice work, Sue Ellen. And great use of the space.
Okay, everyone, it's ready! I call it me in life.
It's very bold. Are you sure you only spent $15 on this?
Oh, I didn't spend a thing. Crossfire Motors donated all the light bulbs, and the labor was free, too. I put it right in front of the class so that everyone's day would be brighter before school started. I thought yours was the best. Oh, no, yours was way better. Actually, it's not finished. I forgot something. For Prunella Deegan, who taught me we are all math people. And art people. Have you ever had a really amazing experience when you were all alone? Like out of the blue, you witnessed something extraordinary? And you're dying to share it with somebody. But that's easier said than done. And it wasn't a normal sunset. There was like a flash and then it... Oh my gosh! Sue Ellen, look! Capri DeVapid is having a fashion show here this Sunday. She's gonna show all the latest designs. Oh, I hope there are still tickets. It's hard to even describe it. There were so many colors and...
Cool, but I'll tell you what's not hard to describe. The lousy umpire we had this weekend. Every pitch he had a problem with. It was ridiculous.
And it was this amazing feeling like I was one with nature and...
Ooh, let's watch this. I didn't want to at first because they made Sherlock Holmes a zombie and Watson a vampire, but I hear it's very faithful to the books.
That's why it's so great to have you. You're such a good listener. Sometimes I really wish you could be here. Your pen pal, Sue Ellen. To Tenzin Wangdu.
Wish you were here.
Email from Tenzin. Tenzin's coming to Elwood City.
Really? All the way from India?
Actually, he's already in Crown City. His dad brought him on a business trip, and I've invited Tenzin to spend the weekend with me, and his dad said yes. You can bring him to Capri DeVapid's fashion show.
He's not gonna want to do that. Bring him to my baseball game on Saturday. Or we could take him to Zombie Sherlock too. It just opened and then we could go...
Guys, thanks, but I've already got his weekend planned. But don't make any plans for Saturday night. You're all coming over for dinner. This is gonna be so much fun. I don't understand. Where is he?
He might have missed the train. I'll call his dad.
I'll ask the conductor over there if he saw anyone who looked like him. Sue Ellen? Tenzin? You look so different.
Ah, yes. That is a very old photo. Mrs. Armstrong, it is an honor to meet you. It's called a kata, a Tibetan tradition.
So I've got all these amazing things to show you this weekend. First, remember that sunset I told you about? Dad's gonna take us hiking up there tomorrow so you can see it too.
Oh yes, the mountain. What's that?
You mean the steel mill?
Whoa! It's like a science fiction movie. Very awesome.
Yeah, I guess. Huh, I never noticed it before. Anyway, the hike is tomorrow, but now we're gonna go to my karate class and then...
Whoa! What a cool sign!
The instructor said you could join the class, and I brought an extra gi for you.
Oh, I am not sure I should be doing this.
Why? We're always writing about karate. Oh, I get it. You're just worried you'll be better than everyone else.
Well, no. It is not that.
It's okay, Tenzin. Just go easy on us.
And begin.
Very awesome, Sue Ellen.
I'm so sorry, Tenzin. I didn't know you dropped your class. I wish you'd written me about that.
Very sorry. I thought I did.
Oh, well, don't worry. This World Music Festival is perfectly safe. And your timing was great because today they're doing Asian music.
Ah, yes. Asian music. Oh, wow!
I know. I was excited too. They have this amazing singer from Lhasa who...
Look, a Cheetah 780 XP. This is very rare.
Yeah.
And that is a 640 double S20X XP.
Wait, we don't have time.
Only 1 minute?
Tenzin, come on. It's just a car. We're gonna miss the Tibetan group.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Such awesome cars, right?
So you don't have sports cars where you live in India?
We have them in Dharamsala, but they are not like these.
Didn't you take any pictures of the music festival?
Oh, yes.
That's it?
I'm sorry, but I did take many pictures of you at karate.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Whoa, picture girl.
Huh?
I saw you play today. You are awesome. She is your friend, Sue Ellen?
I don't understand. When did you take these?
At karate, when I went to the restroom. I saw this out the window and I'm thinking, what a great picture.
I didn't know you liked baseball.
I love baseball. I think I wrote you this.
That must be Muffy. Don't tell me you like fashion shows too.
Fashion shows? Yes! I've seen them on TV, but never live. Are we going to one? Caprita Vapida is very beautiful and such amazing clothes. I cannot believe you will see her.
See? I told you he'd be into it.
I like fashion very much. Almost as much as sports cars and baseball. And of course, zombie movies.
Have you seen Zombie Sherlock yet?
Oh, yes. There is a new one in 3D, I think.
What happened to the Tenzin from our old emails? Dear Sue Ellen, your karate class sounds great. Dear Sue Ellen, how awesome you won your karate match. Dear Sue Ellen, I loved reading it. Do you ever play baseball? Dear Tenzin, martial arts is much better than baseball. Guess what? This week my teacher said I was the best in the class.
I'm trying harder in karate, but I don't know. What do you do when you're not so good at something?
Dear Tenzin, I'm sure you're great, and I don't want to read another word to the contrary. Now let me tell you about my saxophone recital.
Dear Sue Ellen, can you tell me if you have seen any new zombie movies? We never get them at our cinema.
Dear Tenzin, zombies are gross, but I saw this great old kung fu movie last week.
Dear Sue Ellen, have you ever heard of Caprita Vapida?
Fashion, ugh. You're not bombarded with that stuff. I don't believe it. It's like I wasn't even reading his emails. I feel so awful. You kept mentioning stuff in your letters that I just ignored, and then
Oh, but I love reading your letters. You write with so much excitement. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. But I'm gonna turn a new leaf. So we're gonna do something else today.
No mountain?
Nope. I get it now. You see mountains in Tibetan music all the time. You want to see new things.
But the sunset sounded...
You're gonna like this, I swear. What do you think?
Very awesome! Thank you, Sue Ellen!
Sold out? But you don't understand. My friend here is from India and he's never seen a fashion show before.
Sorry, you should have bought tickets in advance.
But
It's okay. We'll go hike the mountain.
maybe someone here will have an extra ticket. Muffy!
Sue Ellen! Tenzin! You came!
It's sold out. Do you have an extra ticket?
Well, no, just mine and... Wait a minute. Can you use yours, Bailey?
Oh, great! Thank you, Bailey.
Sue Ellen, this is very nice, but...
Here you go. Now enjoy the show, and we'll pick you up at...
It ends in 3 hours.
3 hours? Oh, well, no, I think...
Oh, really? It's no trouble. Have a great time. Just go with Muffy.
No, that's okay. I really think that I shouldn't.
Of course you should. Go, go. Muffy's going inside. You're gonna miss it.
Sue Ellen, listen! You have to listen. Just listen!
Okay.
Please. The only reason I came here is to see you. It is my last night here. I want to spend it with you. Please?
Really?
Really?
Okay. So, what are we gonna do now?
I have an idea.
I'm so glad everyone could come at such short notice. It really means a lot to Tenzin.
Anything for you, Sue Ellen. And besides, nobody says no to baseball.